Hey everyone, today we are going to be looking at another earnings trade that looks very promising given, circumstances, with current market conditions. Sometimes we probably should be looking at names that have lower betas, aka lower risk to overall market volatility. So that is the case today on ticker symbol LULU. That would be Lululemon. And the optics look great, so we're going to dive right into this. Going through the scan, we can see that in the next two upcoming days, Monday and Tuesday, Lululemon is second only behind a very small company called ARCT in terms of its implied move versus its average move at 1.12, which, by the way, doesn't sound like great. An implied move 1.12 is like, it's good. You know, implied versus average implied of 0.92, it's good, right? But this is why we're liking this, right? We got a straddle P&L of 222% selling in the past 20 quarters or so. The cumulative P&L on this looks great. I mean, Lululemon just looks rock solid in terms of its last 20 quarters. We've only had really two losses since the middle of 2019. So that looks awesome. We've also seen the implied move kick up, which most likely is due to market volatility, but Lululemon is a cult-like following brand. Um, don't really know how much they have in terms of exposure to tech startup banks because this isn't really a startup bank or this isn't really a startup company and they're not really tech. Last thing I want to show you guys is, just a standard relative value table just to see and make sure that we're looking good. And as we can see, we are. And we get our forecast volatility number there around 53%. Looking at the qualitative factors, guys, pretty much more of the same stuff. The reason I think that we're starting to see a little bit uptick in this implied move could also be driven by the fact that this is going to be one of their holiday earnings. In other words, this quarter, Q4, or Q1 of 2023, just like Q1 of 2022 for their fiscal year, is usually the quarter where, it's taking up the months of November and December and January, the holiday months. And as we know, during the holidays, where people buy gifts and presents, and, Lululemon is definitely luxury. So it would make sense why they have better quarters here than in the standard quarters, so to speak. Now, looking at some of their factors, they have been, there are some catalysts that, some of the candid pundits they kind of like, which, one of those things is BOPUS, which is basically buy online, pick up at the store. There's a couple other factors as well. I'll leave you guys to take your own individual research there. Just looking at the quick overview of retail as well, we can see that retail loves Lululemon. It's actually the most bullish name right now on Wall Street Bets. So that is definitely a sign that, hey, retail might be involved here. They might be bidding up calls. They might be taking a look at this thing. All those things considered, now all we have to do is structure out the trade. Clear cut, guys. It's the same ordeal usually with every earnings trade. Sell the straddle, right? Tongue in cheek, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. The best thing to do usually is just play tight to the chest, do what you can do, and maximize your view. What we have here is we have a forecast volatility adjustments. We have it at the day after the earnings are reported. So that's 329. And these are the average moves, assuming that the stock price didn't move. We could see that we should be expecting P&Ls of around 652 and $440. The reason this is because it's trading at the Lululemon's currently trading at $313.50. However, strike price is at 312.5, so obviously you can hedge this, and it probably wouldn't be a terrible idea to hedge, considering that Lululemon typically does well to the upside and has positive surprises, as indicated back here on the NASDAQ, as seen here, here, and here. So, with all that being said, guys, we'll take the last minute here to just go over one more thing. If you guys ever have any names that you want us to take a look at, feel free to comment below. Please do it because we would love to screen names for you guys, names that you guys are interested in. That way, you guys can, kind of test out different strategies as well. Also, guys, if you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. Always will try to get back to you as fast as possible. And besides that, guys, that is pretty much it. There's really not a whole lot going on here. This is most likely just, consistent earnings versus premium, right? As we can see indicated down here, that it appears on Lululemon that there is a consistent premium, right? As we can see here to here. So that's all I got for this one, guys. Like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to comment down below or message me. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy the weekend. Peace.